Hey, duckies. Hey guys, this is Rich with Keller Williams Realty over here near Ocean City. I'm actually in Ocean Pines at one of my listings, and just wanted to make a quick video, especially for those who are thinking about selling their house. And this could be, obviously, if you're using a real estate agent or if you're just looking to sell it by yourself. There's three things that I wanted to mention that would help you out to actually sell for more money in the least amount of time. And more so, again, if you're not in a rush, but more so to save some stress and have a smooth transaction, really. So number one is to do your research. This is crucial. This might sound pretty simple, but most people don't do it. You know, to check your local tax records. There's, Zillow.com. And obviously, if you're using an agent, they have the actual MLS. They can look up more information. And usually what you won't see on some of those other sites are like any seller concessions. So if your competition, let's say a house down the street that's comparable to yours, sold for $300,000, and they gave back to the buyer, 3%, or let's say $10,000 towards closing costs. I feel that affects the market value of it. Appraisers kind of look at that, but not wholeheartedly. But it's good information to know because if that's kind of common in the market, which it is here in the Pines, you might run across that scenario. So you want to think about that when you price. But that's the big thing. So number two, kind of leads us into there, is actually to go out and see your competition, which this would be to actually visit open houses and to walk through and just see how everything's set up. Is it remodeled? What selling points does it have? And how's it compare to your house? Because what's going to happen is, when you hit the market, not only do you want to price right, but you want to see how you compare to your competition, because other buyers, if they're looking at your home, you got to bet that they're going to be out looking at other houses in the neighborhood. So, let's say that your house is standard and, not really staged, empty, no furniture, doesn't have really I would say a personality, but a presence to make somebody feel good when they walk in your house, versus one down the street that's kind of beautifully staged, maybe, especially here in the Pines, maybe has like a coastal feel, like a beachy feel, which I think a lot of people are looking for when they're buying a second home. Not everybody, but just something when you walk into it makes you feel good, and it shows value. So let's say if both those houses are worth the same, but they walk into yours, it's going to be devalued a little bit more, just because it's a more plain Jane, I want to say, if that makes sense. So it's good to know what's out there, your competition. And let's say if you price higher than that other house, so you actually would help your neighbor sell their house faster, because that one shows more value, and people are going to gravitate towards that and make higher offers, or make a full offer on whatever the list price is, if it's priced right. So third thing is to take all that into consideration and actually price your house accordingly. Price it right for if it needs any work or anything like that. If you're going to go ahead and just leave it alone and pretty much just plop it on the market. I always say it's better to maybe put a little bit of work into it, some thought. It just shows that you care. And also, you'll get the max value out of your house too, which most people want. It's just easier to do it that way, less stress, less time on the market, and like I said, you'll put more money in your pocket. Yeah, my name is Rich with Keller Williams. Like I said, local realty here, specialize in the Pines area. So feel free to reach out and be more than happy to offer any help that I can. Thank you.